Hello, good morning. This is Peasant. I'm talking about expectancy today, and I'm talking about risk reward and that whole relationship. And I'm talking about contract sizing in the futures market, or really anything, stocks, or anything you want to do. First and foremost, expectancy equation. Everything. I think the reason why people um, talk in terms of risk is like risk. Oh, I grabbed a 2 to 1. You always hear traders, not only traders but investors too. I think it's just doubling. I think it maybe comes from the betting world, um, where you have a wager and then whatever you win in terms of that wager is your reward. I think it's just a simple way to do this proportionately. I mean, there's plenty of different ways you can write percentages for how much you're risking, or not even with it you're risking. That's what I'm talking about. Just percentage of the account as a whole. I don't know. I think I think risk reward in trading is extremely popular, and it is mainstream. No trading strategies are mainstream. Everybody has a different way of trading, but there's one common thread amongst pretty much all the traders that I've seen or heard of, podcasts, all this different things is um, risk reward relationship, the risk reward, um, and they talk in terms of risk reward. So I just want to show, this quick. This is the this is the expectancy equation. All right. Um, it's the average win times the average win rate minus the average loss times the average loss rate. What does this mathematically give us? It gives us the expectancy dollar amount per trade. So in other terms, it gives us how much money we're expected to make per trade on a basis over a series of trades. Obviously, so this comes in, let's just say $100 average win, $75 average loss. No, let's just do 2 to 1. So $200 average loss is $100. Let's do win rate of 50%. I mean, that's pretty damn good, right? And then 50% loss rate too. So if you want to do the equation, you just do average win times loss amount minus average loss times loss percentage, and that gives us $50 per trade. And I would do this differently. I would do like 45, just so you can see the difference. We're not using 50-50. You can apply the math your own way. So 55% of the time we lose. However, our profit is positive. Our profit per trade is $35. All right, that's what this equation gives us. Now, obviously, we're not going to win $35 in one trade because we're either losing 100 or making 200. Those are the two options in this trade, in this system. But on average, over a series of trades, the winners, losers, that trend line gives us $35 per trade. Now, when after you so this is why this gives us a good amount of our expectancy, and obviously we need this above zero. Now, another thing to understand is the frequency. Frequency is huge because this is why day trading is so different than swing trading, where you're trading like 3 times a month or something like that. You only have 3 frequencies. You only have this, times 3. A frequency is the multiplier times this expectancy. So if you have a $35 expectancy and you trade 5 times a day, 5 times a day, the frequency is going to be per month, 4 weeks in a month, 5 days in a week, times 5 times 4 weeks, that's 100 trades in 1 month. So you do the expectancy times 100, and you're profiting expected profit of 3,500 per month. Instead of a swing trade, if you have this type of risk, you're going to be times 3. You know, it's not going to be anything even close to day trading or high frequency trading. So high frequency is good in that sense, but you want to keep the expectancy up, obviously. So if you have a super high expectancy in swing trading, that could be a good strategy. I'm not saying that's not, but you're probably going to want to risk more per trade, because regardless of the account size, you're going to want to risk more, because otherwise you're barely moving. You're barely moving the account per month. And you want to do this on time based, because everything is related to time based. Money lending is related to time based. Treasuries, 10 years, like all of this, all interest rates, everything is time based. So you want to increase your account as fast as possible. That's literally what we want to do, within reason, within risk boundaries and everything. So that kind of gives us the gist of what expectancy is, and win rates. And I want to talk on next video about contract sizing and position sizing, and I think that'll be a good video. Thank you. Peasant out.